Hey guys, welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your very wary host, Sean, your video and comic guru, coming out of the hospital and filming for you guys. So don't say I don't love you. This is going to be a multi-part video. I was going through some of my stuff here in my vault, and I really was surprised at how many Steelbooks that I have. Now, this collection video, and again, I'm not sure how many parts it's going to be, but this isn't all of my Steelbooks. This may be 2/3 of them. But, you know, it's easy to talk about them. Let me just show you. Come on, guys. There they go. 150 Steelbooks. That's right. I said 150. And this is not all of them. No. There will be more. I have to just dig them out. I'm being lazy, and I don't want to go back through all that stuff over there because that's a lot. But that's a lot. So when we come back, we'll start with part 1, which will probably be the first 2 columns, maybe 3, depending on how long I talk. But we'll be right back. Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be jumping into this because I got a lot to show you. First, what I'm going to show you is the only game I have in here. This is for PlayStation 3. This is Beyond Two Souls. I have never heard of this before, but it was in a Steelbook. I think it was like $5 over at GameStop because it is a used game. But I hadn't seen a Steelbook at GameStop in a long time. A friend of mine has Assassin's Creed, the Steelbook, which I do want, but again, it's a game. I don't play games. I will let my nephew play it, but I will keep the Steelbook. Okay, so that's the only game I have here. I'll put it there. Everything else is going to be movies. So in this first stack I'm going to show you is not all, I should rephrase that. This is not all of my DVDs. There are more behind me. I have a ton of stuff behind me that I just can't get to because I just don't have the strength to be moving stuff around. If before I finish this series I can get back there and get them, I will add them in here because there's probably at least another 50 plus Steelbooks I haven't found. But jumping into the DVD Steelbooks, I like DVD Steelbooks because they're more unique. They're a little bit bigger, obviously, because they're DVDs, and they want them to stand out apart from the Blu-rays. But I tend to notice that they do a lot more for the DVD Steelbooks, especially for movies that suck. There's your example. X-Men, The Last Stand. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the first time I tried to film this. Just with this, I keep saying X-Men Third Class. I don't know why, but this is X-Men 3, The Last Stand. Now, this is a unique, not so much of a Steelbook as a tin case. It's a little bit thicker than a regular Steelbook. Opens, and you got your movie, your comic, and there were some cards in here as well. So with these, you do tend to get a little bit more than just a case and the movie. So I do like that. It's the back of it. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's X-Men The Last Stand. Next one is one of my all-time favorite movies. That is Donnie Darko. This movie is so great. This is on the lines like a Twilight Zone or The Outer Limits or Black Mirror, things like that. Unlike with the X-Men The Last Stand, this one is just the movie. You know, so you do have that one in there. You could buy the movie just like this anywhere. I actually have a copy of it like this in with my regular movies, but I just like having this. This looks cool. Richard E. Kelly, this movie introduced me to Jake Gyllenhaal and Maggie Gyllenhaal. And I shouldn't say I didn't remember. But I guess I didn't remember for a long time that Drew Barrymore was one of the executive producers as well as one of the stars in the movie. So really cool. Love this film. I will get every version I can of this. So that is Donnie Darko. Now, we are coming up on the remake I've been looking forward to for a long time. And I don't normally like remakes, but the first 2 movies that they did, which reintroduced these characters, were fantastic. Now, first one is Godzilla. The next one is King Kong. Now, obviously, this is the original King Kong, not the new version that came out, but I love this. This is really cool. Has a great back to it. Has a nice old-time feel to it. And when you open it, you have your movie in there. It does have some cards, and there's a little bio that just fell out. I'll pick that up in a second, so hold on. I don't like leaving stuff on the ground. I'm kind of anal that way. Now, the next one that I'm showing you is one of a series that I want to complete. This one is Hellraiser. This actually has Hellraiser 1 and Hellraiser 2 Hellbound in here. Open it slow because sometimes this stuff can fall out. You do get the booklet, which a lot of times when you buy these, make sure you get the book. The book is really where it's at because you want all that information. That's a thick book. Love this. You got your little table of contents. I drop stuff all the time. And there you have Hellraiser 1 and Hellraiser 2 is right underneath that. And these are numbered. And I do have a bunch of these actually, but I couldn't get to them in time for at least this segment of the video. Hopefully, like I said before, I'm done with the series, I'll be able to dig them out from back there and show you those as well. But this is number 1. Okay, there's a lot of these. This is number 16,838. So not that exclusive. I don't know how many of these they did, like maybe, I mean, for a limited edition, 16,000 plus, that's a lot. That's not limited, but you do have this. There's, I know I have Halloween, I believe it's 6 and 7. I have Army of Darkness as well. Or not Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2. I know I have those for sure in this type of a format. So hopefully I'll be able to bring those out before I'm done with the series. Alright. That's actually a Blu-ray, so let it go up there. It's just a little bit bigger than the rest of them. This one is The Bourne Ultimatum. I have this also in the regular Steelbook, which you'll see later in the series. Great movie, but it's underrated. I think I don't even know if they're going to do anymore. They probably won't because Matt Damon's probably done. He's probably just sick of it, but really, really good movie. The Omen, again, this is a great looking Steelbook, and they only do it for a DVD. Now they may, I don't know, did they do the same one for a Blu-ray? Let me know in the comment section below, but this is awesome. This is a 2-disc set, just amazing. Love that. Next is a limited edition again, but I don't know how limited it was, so I see these a lot. And this is Immortal. I haven't watched this yet, and I really want to watch it because it looks really trippy. The back of it. And the front. I don't know who any of these people are, though, so I don't know. Again, hit me in the comment section. Let me know. Is it good or bad or what? One of the more recent ones I picked up is Dune. This is the original Dune. I don't know if they're doing a remake. They keep saying they will, but this is a long movie. But it has Kyle MacLachlan in here from Twin Peaks in there. I love this movie. I think there's another person from Twin Peaks in here as well. So I really love this film. I think this actually came out before, maybe before or during Twin Peaks. I'm not sure, but I love this movie. Now this one I found for $5 at Reckless Records. I go there a lot here in Chicago, Illinois for my used movies. No point paying full price for something where you could just get it for half that cost and it's still in great shape. Now I do have the Blu-ray versions of these. But this is season 1 in a Steelbook for $5. Terminator, The Sarah Connor Chronicles, season 1. Amazing. Just amazing to have this in a Steelbook. It's the exact same cover, I think. Actually, I think this is the cover for the Blu-ray season 1. So this is actually the cover, and this may be inside art. So you may have just flipped it. But $5. Come on. And this next one, again, I am a guy who will say never leave a Steelbook behind. So I've never heard of this film, even though it has a ton of stars in it. This is a guide to recognizing your saints. Never heard of this before, but it's got Robert Downey Jr. in it. It's got Channing Tatum. It's got, what's the dumbass's name? Shia LaBeouf. You got Chaz Palminteri. Rosario Dawson's in this. Diane Weiss is in this. There are a ton of people. And I don't know why I keep getting a vibe of like American History X, even though I've never seen it. It might be because of the picture on the back with Channing Tatum there with the bat. I don't know. It may have nothing to do with that, but It is based on a true story, based on the director's life. His name is Dito Montel. So definitely, I gotta check this out. I realize I buy movies and I don't watch them all the time, so I'm gonna definitely check that out. Even though I don't like dramas, I do not like a lot of dramas. My life is dramatic enough. I don't need to watch drama. But there are some good ones out there, and hey, I will never pass up a Steelbook. Next one is a crappy ass movie, Cloverfield. I hated this movie. I didn't get motion sick with it. I just got annoyed with the characters. They were annoying. Why didn't you go home to your damn family, idiot? Dumbass movie. And a basic Steelbook. I mean, it's embossed. You got the U.S. government embossed over here, but it's a crappy ass movie. It really is. I'm not gonna lie. I do have 10 Cloverfield Lane behind me somewhere as well. You'll see that later in there. That was great. John Goodman can do no wrong. Now, okay. Next up, I have the Boondock Saints. Oh, if in the top 100 greatest films ever made, this better be in there. It's a movie you don't see coming. It just keeps rolling out. And you're like, when is this going to end? How is it going to end? Never should have done a sequel to this. It destroyed it. But this by itself is amazing. So here's Boondock Saints. Gotta have Fight Club. Love Fight Club. I talk about Fight Club all the time. I don't care what they say. I talk about it. It's fantastic. Fight Club is great. This movie made me know who Ed Norton was. I didn't know who he was until this movie came out. I had seen him and stuff, but I didn't really pay attention until this came out. So good. So good. Brad Pitt, probably, except for Seven, that's probably his best movie. And then you got Seven Monkeys. Seven Monkeys is good too. Now, you know me. I love my comic books. And if I have comic books, I gotta have some Steelbooks. This is Spider-Man 3. Yes, the movie was horrible. Yes, the movie should never have been made. Don't blame Sam Raimi. Blame the damn executives. They wanted Venom in the movie. He just wanted to do Sandman. But this is a really cool Steelbook. That's the back of it. I gotta start buying more bags too. I like bagging up my my Steelbooks to keep them from getting scratched up. Haven't bought any in a long time. Now this next movie is, again, a Steelbook. It was probably $5 or less, maybe $7 or less to be honest. $5 to $7. This is Evil Aliens. This is a German horror film. I watched this on YouTube, of all places, a couple of years ago. Without even knowing what this was, I just kind of saw it. This is terrible. But it's good bad. It's gory. It's cheesy. You don't know what the hell's going on half the time. This is Evil Aliens. Alright, now I'm not sure how this is going to get picked up, but Fantastic Four, number 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I like this movie. Actually, I like the first two. Granted, Jessica Alba is a terrible actress and never should have been Sue Storm. The guy who played Mr. Fantastic could have been recast too, but Chris Evans as the Human Torch and Michael Chiklis as the Thing are amazing. And then, I forgot who was, where's his name? The guy who played the Silver Surfer. Even though Lawrence Fishburne did the voice, the guy who did the voice or did all the physical parts of it is the same one who was Abe Simeon in Hellboy, the first two with Ron Perlman. I can't remember his name. That sucks, but really good. Too bad Galactus was a giant fart cloud, but it is what it is. Disappointing, yes, but still good, yes. Better than Fantastic Four Stick? You better believe it. Now we also have V, the complete first season. This is the remake of the original V series that came out in the 80s. This came out in the early 2000s. And I think her name, Morena Baccarin? She was, at this point, she was in a lot of stuff. She was doing this. Then she was in Flash as the voice of Gideon. Then she appeared on Gotham. Then she's in Deadpool. This woman just blew up. Did you guys see the last episode of Gotham? Are you as pissed off about it as I am? I might just do a video on that, but I might be swearing too damn much in that. Smallville, anyone? The hell were you thinking? You had an hour and you give us that. Y'all lied to us. Very disappointing end to 5 years. And I wasn't a fan of the series, but I did watch this season because it was ending. Everything else up to the end was better than this. I guess I kind of did review it, but I will probably do a video on that. Next Steelbook is one of the greatest ones. This is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This is a 2-disc set. This is actually probably the first Steelbook I ever bought without even realizing I was buying a Steelbook. I was just into the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And later on I was like, oh, Steelbook? And I was never going to buy Steelbooks when I first started. I was just going to buy my regular movies and be happy with it. And then I got into collecting, and then Steelbooks came along, and here we are now having a video on Steelbooks. So, love this. But you could get this super cheap. This would be like $7. You know, between $5 to $7 at Reckless Records. You know, give them a call, see if they have it. Don't go online and buy it. You could get it for like less than $10 total. You know, you don't have to worry about it being shipped or anything. Another one I got at Reckless Records, this was actually, I believe, $8. And that is RoboCop. This is the, 20th? Yeah, 20th anniversary edition. I love the way this looks. That brown, like, faded look to it. I love it. I just love this thing. Love this so much better than the remake of RoboCop, which I do have back there. I'll show you in a later segment. But this, you just can't go wrong with the first one. And I saw this when I was living in Detroit. Oh, this is so great because they actually, even though they create, I can't talk. Sorry guys, sometimes I just can't talk. But they put Detroit on the map, but not really in a good way. Because they treated Detroit like a cesspool, which at the time it kind of was. I'm born and raised in Detroit, so I can say that. And yes, I did mean Detroit, not a suburb. And the last, in this clip at least, for my DVD Steelbooks is another limited edition one I have never heard of before, but the Steelbook looks too damn sweet to turn away. That is the Bone Snatcher. No idea what this was. I have never seen this. I mean, you would think it'd pop up on the Sci-Fi Channel or somewhere late at night. I've never seen it. So if you guys have, let me know if this is any good. I seriously doubt it. I do. But that's going to be my DVD Steelbooks. When we come back, we're going to jump into the DVDs. So stay tuned. Alright guys, on to the next stack. Don't want to waste any time. Let's just jump into it because we got a lot to go through. I have 2 in this shape. Jurassic Park 3 or whatever. Jurassic World. Yeah, Jurassic World. Sure. I have this movie at least 2-3 times over. I have this version, which is the regular version. I have the 3D version. And then I think I have it in a box set. So there's Jurassic Park. Jurassic World. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World. Whatever. There it is. And then you have Minions. Love the Steelbook. It just looks cool. Love when Steelbooks look like the characters in the movie. So that is very, very nice. So you got Minions. And now we did just talk about Gotham ending. Like I said, very disappointing. I picked this one up. This is the 10 case of Gotham. You open it up. You have the regular Blu-ray inside of it with the slipcover, thankfully. And I just may have broke the damn thing. But anyway, yeah. Hold on. I don't know what I just did. I did something. But yeah, there's that. I'll just put it over here. I'll fix that in a minute. Next one I have is Mad Max. This is the trilogy. This isn't 1, 2, or 3. This is all 3 of the movies in here of the Mel Gibson series. Very weird Steelbook because it has a lip in here. So if you're not careful, you can actually get a movie stuck in there and you don't know. I actually bought a movie where it was stuck in back here. Luckily it was another Steelbook, but it's, you know, you got to be careful of that. So this may want to be on the bottom or maybe something smaller inside of it and then in there, but very cool. Then it's just a regular Blu-ray in there, same one you will find at a Target or a Best Buy. But I think I paid like $9.99 or something like that. $9.99 for this. This is great. This next movie is not so great. It's not terrible. The series isn't terrible. Alright, it's fucking terrible. The first movie I actually liked. I actually was forced to see that by an ex-girlfriend. But it was actually pretty good. The other movies were terrible. This is New Moon, the Twilight series, or from the Twilight saga, I should say. This is a Blu-ray. This is not a DVD, even though it is as big as a freaking DVD one. I hate that. Because it kind of won't fit with the rest of them, so I have to have all my DVD Steelbooks. Then this has to be at the end. Then you have your Blu-ray Steelbook. So, kind of annoying, but there's that. Now we get to the meat of it. The ones that are really the ones I love. I mean, don't get me wrong, I showed you some really cool ones. And actually, let me show you these two as well, since they're a little bit bigger. But I can kind of show them almost at the same time. You have Band of Brothers, and you have The Pacific. Now, these come in DVD and Blu-ray steel cases. Or tin cases in this case, because they're thick. But I love these. I am a World War II buff. I don't know why. I just love things about World War II. These two give me my fix. And you got the back of them. I mean, these are great. These are great. And they're not expensive. They might be about $20, depending on where you go. I think I paid $16 for them. So $15.99, you know, each one. $30 for like $32 plus tax. For less than $40, I got both of them out the door. Cannot go wrong with that. Now we're on to my Marvel Steelbooks. I don't have a lot. I did not start collecting Steelbooks until after Phase 1. So I don't have any of the Phase 1s, and I barely have some of the ones that are out now because I like the Digibooks better. The Steelbooks tend to be a little shoddy. But I do have some. First one I have, let me actually make sure I got room to put stuff down. I have Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is the Magno case. There are two versions. You have this one, and then there's a 3D version. You can tell the difference between these two is because the 3D version is yellow instead of red. I don't need to get a 3D version because I already have this in 3D. I don't even have a 3D player yet, but I have it in 3D. I have a lot in 3D. That might be another video, but there's a lot of movies back there to go through, so I probably will not be doing that. But you do have this one. Now with this one, this is the unreleased that comes with the deleted scene of Peter meeting his father. That's where that goes. That never should have even been filmed. Peter Parker's parents are dead. Ben is dead. Gwen is dead. Especially after this movie, she smacked her head on the concrete. There ain't no coming back from that. She didn't snap her neck. Her head went on that ground. Hold on. Smack concrete. I remember being in the theater and you could hear just because it was actually it was a smack, and yeah, she was dead. Ain't coming back from that. You ain't Superman. You ain't spinning the world around. Now here we have Thor: The Dark World. This is the 3D and the 3D Blu-ray and Blu-ray edition. That makes sense. So it's two versions: the Blu-ray 3D and then the regular Blu-ray. I don't mind this film. It's not the best Marvel MCU movie. It's definitely on the bottom tier. But this is not a terrible movie. I actually found it to be enjoyable. Could it have been better? Yes. Natalie Portman gone? Even better. Getting rid of all the comedy relief, all the other comedy relief characters, a big plus. Let Thor be funny, let everybody else be a little bit on the serious side. So that's my biggest takeaway from this. And come up with better villains. That's their biggest mistake with Marvel. Their villains are kind of like one and dones. But really, I still enjoy having this. It's not open. I should open it. But I don't really have a need to because I do already own this in a regular DVD. So, and there's no digital copy in this. I'm a little upset about that. I really would like to get all my Marvel movies digitally. So I still got to get the original ones, Iron Man, as far as digital copies. I own all of them. But I still have to get Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Captain America. No, actually not Captain America anymore. Haha, you'll see later. So, yeah, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3 digitally. Thor 1 and 2 digitally. I think that might be it. I think I have everything else. So, hey, if that's the case, awesome. Now, these next two I'm going to show you are the same movie, but slightly different. We have Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, the Steelbook itself from the front is the exact same, but on the back, one has Vision, the other has Ultron. Now, I haven't opened them because I do also own the movie as a regular Blu-ray, so I didn't open these yet. But very happy to have these. Anybody looking to get rid of movies, I am looking for donations. I say it all the time. I am in the process of creating a media library. Oh my God, that felt horrible. Sorry. I'm not gonna lie, when I don't feel good, that was just terrible. But I am in the process of creating a media library where I am going to be hopefully creating a museum that shows the progression of technology from the early film reels all the way up to the 4K players, every format in the middle. So that's your VHS, your DVDs, your Blu-rays, you know, everything. I want those. If anyone has anything they would like to donate, hit me in the comment section below. We'll get together on a private message or a phone call, and then we could work something out. I really would like to hopefully have something going within the next 5 years. So, you know, so I'm giving myself some time. But on to the Steelbooks. We do have Guardians of the Galaxy 1, the one that is in the shape of a cassette. I love that, especially the size. You got all the stop, pause, record buttons there. Really, really cool. I have this obviously in a regular Blu-ray, so this one hasn't been opened. Now, this one is a really, really recent acquisition, and this one is one I've been wanting for a while. But I found it at Best Buy. They do reissue or bring out Steelbooks again. Probably a slightly different cover, or they add something to it to make it a little bit different. But this is Captain America, the first Avenger. I love having this. This is one Steelbook I didn't think I would get. But again, this is a reissue, so it won't be the same as all the other ones that are out there. But big plus, I got a digital copy. So I'm so happy. I love having my movies on my phone or on my tablets wherever I go. I can watch my movies. I love my Marvel movies. Next, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I didn't think they could get better than the first Guardians, and they proved me so wrong. I can't wait for the third one. Now that James Gunn is back, that means Batista's going to be back. Everybody's happy. We may actually get to see Adam Warlock. Let's hope. I was hoping to see Adam Warlock in Infinity War or Endgame because he is one of Thanos' biggest, enemies, him and Captain Marvel. And we saw what he did with Captain Marvel. I'm not going to talk anymore about that. It wasn't a bad movie, but it ain't up there. It's on the bottom for me. I don't want anyone saying you're being sexist or anything, but I didn't like, and if you haven't seen it, I'm going to spoil the hell out of something for you real quick. So you got 5 seconds to go, like about 10 seconds ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2. Annette Bening is Marvel? What the fuck? Come on. Can't we not stick to the comics for one damn thing? And then it's like she gets her powers because it's like she gets blasted with something. It's dumb. It's dumb. Brie Larson is not charismatic. She wasn't bad in the film, but damn it, that woman in any interviews is just, she's toxic. Watch the one with her and Chris Hemsworth and Don Cheadle. You'll cringe every time this woman opens her mouth. Wow, I wouldn't know for a while. Next one is Doctor Strange. Now this is the regular Blu-ray DVD digital copy. There is a 3D version. I don't really need it. I think I may have it in the regular version. I think I do. I don't know. But I have this in the Steelbook. It's beautiful. I love it. Definitely in the top, probably the top 7 of the Marvel movies. And I'm just randomly throwing a number out there. Now I have these next 2 were not bought at the same time. First one was bought when it originally was released. This next one is a updated Steelbook. So the first one, Spider-Man Far From Home. Woo! That's not what this is. That hasn't come out yet. Spider-Man Homecoming 1. And then the second one that came out. I actually like this one. I really like this Steelbook. It looks really cool. but this was a really good one too. So there's a lot of different Steelbooks for all of these that are out. I tend to stick with the American ones because they don't cost me an arm and a leg. If I could find them through Zavvi or somewhere else and I have the money, I'll get them. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to Best Buy or I go to my my used record store. So Spider-Man Home. Yeah, I said it right. Spider-Man Homecoming. Yay! Oh man, what was in that IV? Now, I am a little upset because I don't have all my Steelbooks with me because I think I have all of these in Steelbooks. So I'm going to show you the ones I do have. X-Men Days of Futures Past and the Special Edition. Both are Best Buy releases, I believe. This for sure is a Best Buy release. This one I'm pretty sure is as well. Great movie. They retconned everything, but then they didn't. They retconned it, but then they went into the same bullshit with all the other movies. And by that, yes, I do mean this bullshit. Apocalypse. I found this at Best Buy when I got the Spider-Man Homecoming. Where is it? When I bought this one, I saw this. I was actually not going to get it because I do have a lot of versions of Apocalypse, but I didn't have a Steelbook. So, and it's a cool cover, it looks good, so I went with it. It was probably about, I think, probably $10 at Best Buy. Best Buy has some really great deals on Steelbooks. Definitely check them out. And no, I don't work for Best Buy or Reckless Records, I just tell you where the deals are. Then, I think the last X-Men Steelbook I'm going to show you, at least in this clip, hopefully I will find the others before I am done with the series. And that is X-Men First Class. When this movie first came out, I wasn't a fan. And I will tell you why. First Class. I thought they were going to start over. Give me a young Cyclops. Give me a young Jean. Give me Angel. Give me Beast. Give me Iceman. No. They don't give me any of that because they want to keep rehashing the same crap over and over again. Only people we got was Charles Xavier, done masterfully by Jace McAvoy. We got Beast by Nicholas Hoult. We got X-Men by, God, my brain just died. I thought I had, like, Michael Fassbender. That's pretty much it for the originals that I really like. Because Havoc is in here. Why? Why not Cyclops? Okay, why do you flip stuff around? I hate that. You know, we get Angel, but not the original Angel. We get the new Angel from the Grant Morrison run. We do get Mystique, which in the first movie she's good. Jennifer Lawrence in the first movie was great. Days of Futures Past, she was actually pretty good in that too. But Apocalypse, she phoned it in. And, you know, word is she didn't really want to be in any more X-Men films, so they kill her off in Dark Phoenix. It's not a spoiler, guys. It's in the damn trailer. I don't care what anyone says. She didn't want to be in these movies no more. But, you know, you get this. I mean, it was, after watching this movie, like, I think it was on TV and cable so many times, I really have warmed up to it. And I gotten to the point where I really like this movie, even with its flaws. So, you do have X-Men First Class. Deadpool, love this film. One of the greatest campaigns for a movie ever. This movie, like 6 months before it came out, they were already hitting it. They were already on the circuit just promoting the hell out of it. This was actually during the early infancy of my channel too, so a lot of great stuff, great content for my channel came from this. And they actually did really well. I have one that did like 1,600 or something like that views. What? Next one you have is a magnet case, kind of reminiscent to the Spider-Man Magno case. And this is Blade of the Immortal. This is a beautiful, beautiful steelbook. Great gloss to it. The back cover is beautiful. Just great. I mean, and I say just great a lot because I don't want to swear. I'm trying not to swear. People, help me out here. But this is a fantastic movie. Check it out on YouTube. You can find it on there. That is Blade of the Immortal. Now, some that I should have had the entire series of, and I may have them, but I don't remember. First one is a little more beat up. That's Fellowship of the Ring from Lord of the Rings. It's a little beat up on the side, so if I could find a better version, I would do it. But I got it for $5 at Reckless Records, so I had to jump on it. At that same time, they had Return of the King. Now, the Two Towers they didn't have. I do have to get that, but this is a great movie too. I think I actually like Fellowship of the Ring and Return of the King the best. I think Two Towers is kind of filler, but this is really good. Next, possibly one of the greatest remakes that we have had, and that is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Just everything they do in here is amazing. The entire remake of these are fantastic. You know, War of the Planet of the Apes, and I can't remember what the first one was. Was it just called Planet of the Apes? I don't think it was, though, but you got... I can't remember what it was officially called. Was it Planet? It wasn't just Planet of the Apes, but fantastic. I do have, actually, I think it was just called Planet of the Apes because I have the Caesar head back there for on the first one. So there's this. Next, the best picture for year 2000, which surprised the hell out of everybody, including me, even though it was great, was Gladiator. I never thought this would make Best Picture, Best Actor. Great movie, but was surprised that it got so many awards. Still, I mean, I'm happy. It's great. They actually want to do a sequel without Russell Crowe because, spoiler, he died. But I don't want them to do it. They've been talking about that for the last 10 years and they haven't done it. Don't do it. Waited too long. Don't do it. Next up, you do have two people from the MCU in one movie, and that is Scarlett Johansson, and you have more... Oh, actually, I'm wrong. I don't think Morgan Freeman appeared in any of the MCU movies. I was thinking of Samuel Jackson. So, actually, you just have one. You have Black Widow and Lucy. A movie that had the potential, great action. Premise was good, it just wasn't executed right. It just needed a little bit more oomph and a little bit more on the... explanation on the sci-fi of it. They really wanted you to take a leap of faith and way too many scenes, but still a decent movie. Yeah, I mean, this one I am so surprised that is in a Steelbook, but there's a lot of Steelbooks out there that you just would never imagine. And oh, this is actually a... Oh, okay, no, it's Blu-ray DVD Steelbook. That is Charles Bronson in Death Wish. If the police don't defend us, maybe we ought to do it ourselves. That should be on a t-shirt. I want that on a t-shirt. Especially in my neighborhood because the police hate my ass. The only thing they ever want to do is just pull me over and beat my ass. And last one in this stack is from a TV series. And again, leave no Steelbook behind. This is Black Sails. This is the complete season 2. Now, I do have season 1, 2, and 3 on regular Blu-rays, but this is just cool. I love the back of that. So, there's that. I'm going to do one more stack in this video, and then we're going to call it a day, and we'll come back for part 2. So, don't go anywhere. We got one more stack left. Alright, guys. I know I said I was going to bring you another clip, but it's getting late. I'm not feeling that well, so I'm going to head home. I will make sure that I at least do 3 parts for this video. They'll probably each be about 30 minutes long, so make sure you grab some popcorn, but it'll be well worth it. Just remember, here at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. I am Sean, your video and comic guru. You guys have any questions that you want to have, hit me down here or hit that comment below. Please remember to hit that subscribe and hit that like button. And hey, remember, at Picture Book Drama is everything in entertainment. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Time to go home. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hold on. One more thing I forgot to do. I forgot to thank my latest subscriber. Jose Moises is a great subscriber. You guys make sure you hit on his link down in my comment section. Check out his channel. Make sure you subscribe to it. I made sure I did. Jose is number 166. We're getting closer to 200, guys. But that will finally do it for me. You guys have a good night. Thanks, Jose.